So listen, you guys, if I had to start from zero today, no money, no audience, nothing, I would not start. I absolutely would not start with selling ebooks, courses, or even coaching. I would just sell a vendor's list, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Of course, most people are going to overlook this digital product, but it's honestly the fastest way to make money online. Hey guys, my name is Viva, and for over a decade now, I've been living out my dreams as a full-time influencer and online business owner. I've built 2 successful 6-figure businesses while being able to stay home and spend time with my children and my husband. We recently bought a house in the Dominican Republic, so we are now living in both countries. And this is all possible for me because of social media and the multiple streams of income that I have online. The goal here on my channel is to teach you guys exactly how to do the same thing. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's not for me, it's more for you. This entire channel was created to serve you and provide value for you so that you can learn how to utilize your time to the fullest and be able to make money in your sleep. So here's exactly why selling a vendor's list is going to work for you. People are very much quicker to spend money on materialistic things or things that are tangible. So that means if you create a product and that product makes the person feel like they're buying a shortcut to success, then they are 100 times more likely to buy that product. Example, someone's gonna buy a vendor's list if they're looking to start their clothing boutique, their clothing business immediately. Now, why, you might ask yourself? It's because they don't want to have to go through the entire process of finding a reliable vendor. They don't want to go through the trial and error because a lot of times in that situation, that person is going to lose out on time as well as money. So instead of losing out on time and money and going through the trial and error, they would already have this vendor's list with reputable vendors that they can just immediately use and start working on their business. You would have basically done the heavy lifting for them, sampling the products, whether or not the shipping is fast, whether or not the quality is great, filtering out any vendors that might be scammers, because this is stuff that they are going to have to go through. Another reason having and selling a vendor's list is going to work is because of instant gratification. People love to buy things where they know that they can actually take action and get started on using it today, like literally right away. Now that you know selling and creating a vendor's list is going to be something that can take you from 0 to 100 super quick. Like if I had to start from 0, I would definitely focus on creating and selling vendor's lists. I'm going to give you guys a really quick step-by-step. So make sure you have your pen, your paper, your Apple Notes open, ready to take notes and write down these steps. So the first step is going to be to pick a niche. Choose a niche for your list, whether you're going to be selling hair vendors, clothing vendors, high quality rep vendors, shoe vendors, jewelry vendors. Pick one niche because you want to become that one person that everyone goes to for this one product. So the second step you want to do is actually go ahead and do your research and find these vendors. You want to make sure you're really being diligent when it comes to this step because you want to make sure that you're selling people and giving people really, really good vendors. Do the research, whether you're using DHgate or you're using Alibaba or you're using AliExpress. The whole entire point is for you to do the hard work and weeding out the good vendors versus the scammers, and then you want to compile them into a list. Even if you have to go ahead and order samples, do so. Third step is going to be to actually build the list, make the list. So in the list, you only want to include vendors that passed your quality test, whether it's the quality of the products, the quality of the shipping, the quality of customer service, quality of how fast they are going to respond. The fourth step you're going to do is go ahead and package these vendors. So you're not just going to throw a bunch of vendors on a paper and up like a blank PDF, Google Docs. You want to go ahead and make it polished, like use Canva and make it to your brand. You guys know my aesthetic is pink, so all of my digital products are always pink. You want to customize this digital product and make it very appealing to the eyes. So for each vendor, I don't want you guys to just include like the vendor's name, the vendor's link. So under each vendor, you should have things such as the type of products this vendor has, because obviously some people are going to be looking for specific things. So let's say I'm selling a vendor's list for jewelry. So I have 5 different vendors. So this vendor is for earrings and necklace. This vendor is for bracelets and anklets, things of that sort. You also want to add things like how many products do you have to order when it comes to working with this vendor? What is their MOQ, their minimum order quantity, how fast the shipping takes, whether this vendor is the best vendor when it comes to shipping, so that people know exactly which vendor they want to choose. It's kind of like you're helping them pick from your list of 10 different vendors. The fifth step to selling your new vendors list is going to be pricing it right. So when it comes to vendors list, I don't recommend you guys selling any vendors list for less than $27. You'll be starting anywhere between $27 to $47. Once you get proof and you start to get testimonials and people actually start ordering, then you could always up your price. So the sixth and the last step is going to be selling your vendors list. And when I say selling your vendors list, I mean marketing your vendors list. So you're obviously going to be using social media to market this vendors list. I'm telling you guys, there are so many people taking advantage of selling vendors lists. I can't really vouch for other people. I don't know if they're actually doing the research or if they're just throwing a bunch of names on a paper. I really don't know. But as far as the vendors list that I have, my vendors list is one of my top selling products, and my vendors list is priced right now on sale for $27.99. If you guys are interested, you could also buy my vendors list and you could resell my vendors list, because these are all vendors that I have products from. So I know their shipping is fast. I know their quality is amazing. And the vendors that I sell are for high quality reps. So that's another perk for you guys actually watching my video, because you're able to buy my vendors list and then in return sell my vendors list. So you're actually taking a shortcut, because you don't have to actually go through and buy samples and contact these vendors and learn how their communication, how their quality is. You guys get an extra shortcut because you're buying my vendors, which I have already sampled and tested, and they are proven to work. I'm already selling a shit ton of my vendors list contacts. So when it comes to selling a vendors list, now I'm going to get into things that actually will help your vendors list to sell. Need you guys to be 100% transparent. Like I mentioned, do not go on Alibaba or Dishgate and throw a bunch of vendors and sellers on a paper and just give it to people without actually testing the quality. I'm telling you guys, it is not a good feeling when someone buys your vendors list and then they leave a bad review or they want a refund because the vendors are not good. So just be an honest person, you guys. Make sure in your digital product you are highlighting trust, because again, people want to know that they are able to trust you, trust that you have amazing vendors. So make sure you guys are actually doing the work. I mentioned before, in the vendors list, you should include extras. So you want to make sure you're including the shipping time, the quality, how the brand communicates, whether they sell bags with it, whether it comes with packaging, things like that. Because people love to know extra things like that. It will help them be able to choose which vendor they're going to choose from the list. Selling vendors list is the fastest way to build income online. And you don't need a big audience for this. You just need a problem-solving product, which people are already buying and people are already actively looking for. You guys tell me that you've never noticed someone looking to buy hair that they've seen from an influencer. You've never seen somebody looking to buy press-on nails that you've seen someone have on before. It's all the same thing. You're basically the plug. You're putting them on, because obviously what you're wearing is high quality. So you're just coming in and you're playing as the middle person, the person that's going to connect the buyer with the seller. So yes, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I wanted this video to be super sweet. I was just sitting here and I was thinking, like, what would I do if I was starting from zero? And it would definitely be selling a vendors list, because it's such an easy product to create. Like I said, you have influencers who have already done the work for you. Just make sure it's somebody that you have known for years and it's just not a random person, because you have to make sure the vendors list is actually a quality vendors list. So I would definitely sell vendors list, you guys. It's super easy to do. You just post yourself with the products. You can have the products on, you can show the products, and you're basically the connect. You're going to be connecting people. You're the middleman in this situation. So that is going to complete today's video. Again, if you guys are interested in buying my vendors list and reselling it, I'm completely okay with that. I don't advertise selling my vendors list, but here on my YouTube channel, I love you guys. I love my subscribers. I love my audience. You guys are like my family. And if I can help you guys in any way, I would do so. So if you want to buy my vendors list and resell it, like I said, I don't advertise it as a resell product, but you guys are more than welcome to do that. I stand behind my vendors. I'm always promoting them. People are always buying them. So they are I love my vendors. I use them myself. So that's going to be it for today's video. I'll catch you guys in next week's video. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace and much love, you guys. Bye.